guys, how you doing? Another vlog here. So I am gonna do a better job of vlogging every day. I've been procrastinating about getting this light that I got. As you can tell, lighting is way better. I got multiple lights now, so in the future, going out and vlogging wherever I want to go, I can have lighting very well. The very next thing that I need to do is get a better mic, but I'm gonna start vlogging way more instead of procrastinating until I get the good mic. It's good enough as it is. That's why I haven't vlogged in a long time. I'm gonna start vlogging a lot. So thank you for being patient with me, for the ones who have watched the vlogs. Anyways, so what's been going on in my life? So a bunch of things. I've been slowly changing the way I do things to the best of my ability over the last 2 years, and I have the rest of my life to continue getting better at all these things. There's a bunch of people that I've been listening to, and one of the people that's been most significant in how I'm reapproaching things is Dr. Jordan Peterson, and my pastor, and a couple other influential people in my life. But I have a long way to go. I have a bunch to do, and you'll be able to see the progression from now in the future. Hopefully my speech gets better. Hopefully I keep my emotions in check better. I can hold more intellectual conversations better without getting to anger because people don't understand me or I don't understand them, and there's a barrier of communication issues, which is something I've always had a big problem with, is a barrier communication issues. I've always had to try and communicate, I guess, like a teacher to a classroom. 70% of the students, the way the teacher teaches them, they all learn it that way, and then the other 30%, they gotta teach it a couple different ways so that those people get it. I've always had to try and do that philosophy when I'm trying to communicate ideas or issues or whatever, is say it multiple times, tweak it different ways, hand gestures, body language, all kinds of things to try and get my point across until they understand it. Jordan Peterson and a few other people, I've been learning how to do things differently and move forward with all these things, and hopefully vlogging my life and keeping a record of all these things, I'll be able to look back and see how I've progressed in my speech, progressed in my thought process, progressed in many things, which will be fun to see to future me. But anyways, let's get back to what's going on in my life right now. So I play disc golf on Wednesdays, and I run doubles disc golf on Fridays at our new course. We have just gotten the ace pot up to around a little over $100, about $120, and that's not normally that significant, but for how many people show up to our doubles, it's starting to get significant. The county, we're working with them. They've been great to an extent. They've helped us a lot. They seem like they're gonna start helping us a lot more, pulling their weight because we're pulling ours. They got the baskets. We need to clean up the course a little bit more, thin it out, make it more playable, clear off the fairways more, and then we are going to go out with the county. They're gonna concrete the sleeves, and we're gonna go out and dig 18 holes and then set the sleeve concrete, the sleeves that are embedded in concrete, into all the pin positions, and then after we have that done, a couple days later, meet up with the county, and they'll come out and put the baskets in and lock them, and boom, we'll have I believe they're Mach 5s, brand new 18 holes, and we can start working on more T signs with the county, and My goal is to I've been making a lot of stairs in places that need stairs and making walkways nicer, making T-pads flatter and nicer, and hopefully concrete T-pads in the future. And slowly but surely, there's been, progress, and there's been a lot of people that have worked really hard and a lot of people that have slacked off a little bit. And I'm really happy for all the people that have put in the hard work, or the people that don't have the time, that donated or done whatever to get this going, because it's been months and months and months and months, and there's still so much work to do. So much work to do as far as cleaning up that course and getting it to where I would like it to personally be. So that's been one of my projects, is keep up physically and practice as much as I can. I haven't been practicing enough playing disc golf to be at the level where I want, but getting that new course in, and once that's done, I think I'll be able to spend less time working on the course and more time on my game, which will be great, because when I do put time into practicing, I see it in my score, which is great. The other thing I've been doing is I got back into Magic the Gathering recently. I played it a lot when I was younger. I started in Ice Age, and then after Ice Age I played for about 2-3 years, then I stopped playing. Then about like 2004 I started playing Magic again, going to the comic book shop, playing all the weekly tournaments, having decks for different things, and doing quite well. I was me and a couple other dudes were the best players at our shop and deck builders and consistently winning. And I went to some tournaments in New Mexico, and I came really, really close to winning an all expenses trip paid to go to Tokyo, Japan for the Magic Cup, to win the Magic Cup. I didn't win. But if I would have, that would have been a great experience. That is a goal in life, is to, I don't know all the big main tournaments that they have now, but to go and play, and it doesn't really matter to me if it's in Standard or Commander, all the different games that they have. It doesn't matter to me which one I would win in, but if I could go and win a Magic Cup, or I forget the names of the other ones that they have now, but it'd be cool to win one of those. But I've recently got back into it. I play at the Magic Shop once a week. I've been focusing on Standard, and I haven't been able to put the money that I want to into my deck, but there's a new set, Course 19, coming out, so hopefully soon I'll have money to influence that into the deck that I have, and get it to where I can start winning a lot again. Because right now in my deck, I win 1 out of 3 battles and get 1 pack out of it, which isn't where I want to be. I want to be winning 3 to 2 times out of the best of 3. I want to be winning at least 2 of them. 3 would be preferable, but at least my deck winning 2 times, I'll have built a really good deck. And I don't usually like to build the main decks that everyone else builds, that are like the decks that everyone uses that are really good. I try and usually build a deck that's my own little creation, and use my own little my own cards and stuff, and utilize the deck a lot differently than other people do. So it's not a deck that everyone's playing. I'll play those, they're fun. I like to put my own twist and try and see if I can make a deck that's a winning deck consistently, that not everyone else is using. That's like my goal, that has like my own twist on it, my own combos, and have multiple combos and stuff. But Standard is mostly what I've been playing. On Wednesdays, it's funny, my disc golf and my Magic the Gathering are on the same days. And on Wednesdays, there's at Roundtable, there's Commander, and there's a very lovely couple there that is there a lot. They gave me a Commander deck because I haven't had the chance to build one. And I've been using that and having fun there with that when I can make it, and I want to continue doing that. But the thing that I'm starting to focus on a little bit more than playing cards in person, which I love and it's a totally different atmosphere, is I started playing Magic Arena online. Now it's in the beta and I'm still playing it, and it's still in the beta, and there's things that they obviously need to work out from my point of view, from the games that I played, and it not working like it would in real life, as far as like the actions and it doing things like that I would never let happen in a real game. But it's getting better and I quite enjoy it, and it's a little cheaper to build multiple crazy different decks with the cards. Say a card that costs $40 in real life for standard, like a Karn right now. I only have one in real life. In the game, I've only dumped, a certain amount of hours and $100 into the game, and I got multiple Karns. So just you can go further online, but the thing is you can't sell the cards online. You can't you can't trade them in. You can't trade them to people for money. You can't sell them. So unlike paperback cards, you'll get no value back after putting in. So I'm trying not to put too much money in, just win, and put time into winning all the things I need, and maybe in the future I'll have more money to put into it. But that's been going well. I've built multiple decks. They all need to be tweaked, but it's really fun, and here pretty soon. I've already started Twitch with my Xbox playing, and my goal soon is to Twitch for both Magic Online, which is on the computer, or Magic Arena, which is on the computer, and then the other thing I'm going to be doing is twitching on my Xbox One for the games that I play on there. And mostly I personally just play COD. Specifically right now it's World War II. Black Ops 4 is about to come out and I'm about to switch over to that, and I mostly play Search and Destroy, but I play other variations and I play other games too, and we'll see where the whole Twitch thing goes. But as I know right now, it's mostly, when I start using Twitch, it's mostly going to be Magic Arena on the computer, and then Call of Duty on Xbox One. And I'm gonna do both probably about equally, I would say. We'll definitely see how it goes. Let's see what else is. My dad just moved back to Hawaii. We are trying to figure out, so that me and my girlfriend can move in with him and have our own place, and hopefully, preferably a place with air conditioning, because it's really hot on Maui when you only have fans instead of central air, and this condo does not have central air, and the air conditioner only gets the living room cool, and it ups the electric by a lot. So we mostly just run fans. In the winter it's not so bad. When it's cool days it's not so bad. Just having the fans go, it's bearable. But in days when it's really, really hot and all you have is fans, and I'm always doing a lot of things in my room all the time, it just can be unbearable. So we'll see how all that goes. My girlfriend right now is visiting family in Cali for 4th of July. She's getting to visit her sister, her little sister, and her mother and her dad and some other family members, and she's super stoked about that. So I'm happy for her that that's happening. Also, what else is going on? So I'm not on the team at my church per se. I'm not a paid employee, or I'm not signed on, because there's a few more details that I got to go over to be on staff. There's a few things that I need to do before I can be on staff. But as it stands right now, I'm still the head of the AV department. So every Sunday, our church is set up kind of like my church I grew up in is set up, where it's at the stage right now where it's in a school auditorium or cafeteria, however you want to put it. And we go and set up everything Sunday morning, set up all the equipment. Unlike, if it's a church where you just own the building, all the equipment stays and they only gotta, set up certain things. This, we gotta set up absolutely everything. And I set up all the camera equipment, I lay down all the wires, turn on the multiple computers, and I'm in charge of all the audio and video, mostly video and audio for Facebook Live, and we will be having YouTube Live soon. But there are other people in charge as far as our audio goes for the worship team. That's not really my department. I have a little control over that for when I need to turn it down and up for when we're playing music during when everyone's just gathering in or everyone's leaving and that stuff. But as far as all the video equipment, Facebook Live, and connecting everything together, that's my job. And there's a few other people that help me and are on my team, and I need all their help because things go wrong and you're running around trying to fix stuff and get all the cameras positioned right and working, making sure audio's working on Facebook Live. There's all kinds of problems that arise every Sunday, and you got to think quick on your feet and try and fix it, and trying to make it run as smoothly as possible. And when it is running as smoothly as possible, usually the thing that I'm doing is I'm just live editing, and I'm just on the switcher, and I switch camera views on the pastor so it's more professional and more lively, and that's usually what I'm focused on. But I'm also focused on a bunch of other stuff. But that's been fun and great, and we've, as a team, everyone on the AV department, everyone's been getting better and better and better. We've been getting better equipment, which definitely helps, and we're just going to keep getting it better and keep growing and growing, and that's really fun because I get to use equipment that I don't have and learn about stuff that I don't know from other people instead of just on YouTube. I get to learn it in person, so that's really fun. So I've been doing that every Sunday, and then I also do weekly encouragement videos with my pastor, help him film them for like weekly encouragements. And then we also we're starting to do Q&As, which is something I'm going to do on this channel. I'm going to not only do I want to do my vlogs on this channel, I also on this channel I want to interview people, and I want to interview people that I find interesting and have interesting ideas and have interesting lives and experiences, and get their point of view on multiple levels. And I have a few people lined up for when I get the microphones that I need to do a proper interview, and hopefully in the future I'll have multiple cameras so I can professionally switch back and forth views between me and the person I'm interviewing and stuff. That's something I'm going to do on the channel. Other things I wanted to do on the channel is I wanted to make days where I focus on certain things. Like today is like focus on all the things I'm doing in my life. Then there's days where I want to focus on sharing, like say movies that I've watched that I've enjoyed recently, and give you my take on the movies, and if you should go see it, if it's worth it, if you should wait for it to just come out when it's cheaper. And then I want to talk about TV shows in my vlog, like have a day for like that's about movies or TV shows. And also I want to I don't know if I'm going to cram it all into one day because the videos might get long, but there might be I might have to schedule it to where I split it apart amongst the week, especially with music. Like my plan tomorrow to vlog is to go over all the music that I've been listening to regularly. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But go over all that stuff I've been taking in, and then, you know, do vlogs throughout the week about the books that I've been reading, and you know, all the things that are going on in my life, separated into different categories, hopefully a little bit, and keep it a little bit neater here coming in the future, so that people that do like this channel, whether they like the segments of me interviewing people or me running around just filming, talking nonsense here at home or on the beach here on Maui, or up in the mountains, or, you know, in beautiful locations, and just give beautiful backdrops, which is the plan, or if it's me talking about music and me sharing old music that people haven't heard of, and new music that I'm listening to, music that I don't really listen to anymore but is still really good, or movies or TV shows or books, or yeah, all kinds of stuff. I want to have it set up to where, like I was saying before, you, like, say Tuesdays is music day, so you'll, every Tuesday, if you don't like any of the other videos, on Tuesday will be me talking about music for an hour. And then say say you only like the interview, ones, say every other Wednesday there's a hour to 2 hour interview with somebody, and you can just watch those on Wednesdays, and have it segmented a little bit for the people that like specific things. I can try and keep it in order for them, instead of it all being crammed into very long videos and stuff. But I'll never be able to keep just the daily vlog stuff like this from introducing, you know, just random TV shows, music, books, or ideas, or other things that are in my head from just coming on. I'll talk about it again on those days, because it's just going to be the way that I am. I can't think of much more right now of stuff that's been going on, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will definitely be vlogging a lot more, so all my friends and family and people that are just interested can start watching. Thank you for your time. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love you to all my friends and family. Have a good one.